Well, good morning. It's Tuesday, the 11th, I think, of October. It's getting on towards midday, I suppose, but we've left Venetian Marina. We've actually done the trip to Aqueduct a couple of times since the last time that I did some filming. But today we're just going past Aqueduct. We're not stopping here at all. We're going to carry on and hopefully more up in Middlewich. I'm going to King's Lock Chippy this evening. That's the plan. So early this morning we did a wash outside Venetian Marina, topped up with water, and also got some fuel there, so we're ready for our little trip. Going past Aqueduct today and on to Middlewich. Yes, so cruising past Aqueduct Marina. I'm not sure if I said Overwater before, but never mind. Cruising past today. We've both done the Middlewich Army, and to be honest, neither of us are big fans of it really, but we've got to hang around here for Nikki's boat to be ready. Hopefully next time we come past here we're picking a boat up and she'll be in the water, so and then we'll have a plan and we'll share that with you a little bit later. Just here are some beautiful moorings. What a lovely view. 48-hour moorings here for you. We've got other plans though, as I say, fancy fish and chips tonight from King's Lock. And it's supposed to be open. You watch it be closed. You watch. Yeah, they are nice moorings here. You can set up a barbecue, get your chairs out. It is beautiful. Where is he?
There's Daddy.
Hello, little boy. What's them? There's moo cows, look.
Oh, he's wooфing.
Moo cow, you barking.
What's that? Oh, he's growling.
Is he?
Yeah. What's that?
There's moo cows, look. Oof. He's never seen them before, has he?
He's growling at them. That's moo cows.
You telling them off?
What is it?
You tell them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Just up ahead here under the next bridge are the converted stables. It used to be a home for all the working horses back in the day here on the canal. Beautiful place, and now beautiful homes made of it. I wouldn't give up my boat for anything. I love living on a boat, but I can imagine myself living there, or even the beautiful shuttered cottage just after. Take a look. Would look totally different back in the day and smelt totally different as well, I would imagine. There would have been lots of horses here, lots of old working boats and barges, exchanging the working horses, resting others, saddling up the rest. Well, it's not saddle, is it? What do they call it? I think bridle them, kitting them up? Tacking. Yes, but look at that. What a lovely place to live now. But you'd have heard all the old horses, and certainly smelt a few of them, I would have thought. And a few of the old boaters as well, I would imagine. But isn't it gorgeous? And here's the cottage next door. Picture postcard. Absolutely beautiful. We really don't know what it is about the Middlewich branch. There's something about it that I just don't like, and I don't know why, because it's the most beautiful stretch of water. It's 10 miles long and opened in 1833, and it links the Trent and Mersey to the Shropshire Union Main Line back there at Barbridge Junction. I just don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Beautiful, breathtaking moorings. It really is nice, but there's just something. I don't know, one day I'll fathom it out, but so far we're enjoying the cruise. It's been a nice cruise. Just before Stanthorn Lock, we come to a very familiar boat. We knew the lads were up here and we're looking forward to meeting up with them, but whether it'll be tonight or not, we don't know. But let's see if you recognise this boat. Yes, of course, it's Paul and Anthony's boat. Nobody's on board at the moment, so we don't know whether we might moor up under this bridge or we might just give them a call, see where they are. But it'd be great to meet up with the lads again. Met up with them last in Crick, so that was some time ago. And of course it was very sad circumstances as well. We just lost dear Chip, and we met up with them on the Sunday, which was the day after that we lost Chip. So yeah, it'd be nice to see them in happier circumstances. So here we are, Stanthorn Lock. Now Stanthorn Lock, just as you drop through this lock and you go down and you go that way, that's where the breach was a good few years ago now, but a major breach. And they deemed that this lock was partly to blame with the flow of it. So what they've done now is put restrictors on it, so you can only wind these up so far. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so you can fill the lock up pretty quick, but these little restrictors do stop the gates being fully open now. So it's, yeah, very slow to fill. Sorry, very slow to drain. Yeah, also Stanthorn Lock. I nearly knocked myself out here last year. Nicky's laughing, that's not very nice. That's not very nice, is it? Yeah, I was winding this base paddle up, this ground paddle up. I'm a bit unconscious still, and I was winding away, and the windlass, foolishly, my fault, came off that and hit me on the side of the face, and actually cut my face. And she's still laughing. And I nearly knocked myself out.
Bless you.
And I thought she loved me. In March 2018 there was a severe breach here on the Middlewich arm of the Shropshire Union, and it cost about £3 million to fix. Yes, nice new Armco here, where the 12-metre breach went. It actually very nearly took a couple of boats with it when it went at the time. Cost approximately £3 million to fix over some time, and the money came from the Canal and River Trust and partly from the postcode lottery fund that's run over here in the UK. But it's a nice place to moor now. Nice and neat. Primrose. Well, that's us, all moored up in Middlewich. Yes, I've got little Dixie, and Nikki's looking after the other two on the towpath here, but we've moored up, and here's a boat you might recognise. Just see if you can recognise this. No prizes if you can guess whose boat this is. Yes, we're moored up with Malcolm, and I believe John and Ange are just under the bridge up there. We're going to go and get some fish and chips today, so great to run into Malcolm. He's got the kettle on. We're going to pop into Westmoreland and have a nice cup of tea. Yeah, happy days. You're supposed to be happy. Why aren't you happy? What's the matter? He's looking at Mum down there with the other two, aren't you? Oh, I know. Love you. Good morning. Thursday, the 13th of October. You can see Chugs moored there, and that lovely blue boat behind is my friend Malcolm. Met up with Malcolm yesterday, so that was really nice. We had a bit of a catch up, and he came on Chugs for tea last night. Nikki cooked a lovely chicken casserole, so we had tea with us last night. Going to be with him a little bit today, but we're going down through Wardle Lock, or Maureen's Lock, and then heading back up there as we've got some people we want to meet. And yes, of course, it's Paul and Anthony. We're going to head up that way for a day or two. And then, well, I don't know is the simple answer. But it's a very misty, very damp morning. But it's not cold. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, right. That's Dale done. Let's get Primrose. Go on then, Primrose. Look who we bumped into here. First thing in the morning, and look who we found. Look who it is. Yeah, well, you recognise Malcolm, of course, and there's Westmoreland. So even through the fog and the gloom, this old man has reared his ugly head. Good to catch up with him. John and Ange are actually here with him. They're moored under the bridge at the moment. They've already winded. I think they've got something going on. They have got a property, so I think they've got work to do on it this weekend or something, so they're heading back. But Malcolm's just going to hang around Middlewich like a bad smell. But we are going to meet up with him a bit late. Well, he's always like a bad smell.
What's that about?
Yeah. I've had a wash. You smell that all you want, mate. Yeah, so we're going to have a bit of a catch-up with him and then move on. But meanwhile, I'm watching Primrose having a poo, so I've got to go and pick that up. See you later. So we're just cruising through the fog. We've only got one more bridge, and then we're at Wardle Lock. It's a bit foggy this morning. Just coming out the mist there's Caroline and Pete's boat. One more day aboard, and they've got a lovely YouTube channel, so check them out. I'll put the link in the description below. It is very, very foggy out here this morning. And straight into Wardle Lock. You can see Ange there. She's helping me with the lock. Nikki's just doing the kids' breakfast because it is quite early this morning. So setting them up for schooling and they're doing the kids' breakfasts. Yeah, this is Wardle Lock, and this cottage behind me is the old lockkeeper's cottage where a lovely lady called Maureen Shaw used to live. She used to come out and bring tea and cakes to the boaters and have a lovely chat with them when they were on their journeys. A lovely lady, now sadly passed away, but there is a memorial plate there in her honour. And as we leave Maureen's Lock, we enter the shortest canal in Great Britain. It's called the Wardle Canal, and if I'm correct, this is from memory, it's only 159 foot. It runs from the exit of this lock to the bridge up ahead and the junction to the Trent and Mersey. So from here to that bridge that you can just about see through the fog, this is the Wardle Canal. So there's King's Lock. There's Elton Moss boats. Just over there where Fran and Rich got their boat made. And of course my friends Annette and Keith and many other boaters. And we're just topping up with water here before we go back up the junction and back onto the Middlewich. King's Lock at the moment is closed that way, so you can't head down towards Heartbreak Hill. So you can go the other way and go towards Anderton, but we don't really want to. We're not fans of it up there either. Very reedy waterways. There are some lovely places up there, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful in places, but dire in others. That's just my opinion. I don't really like it up there, but we will be going up there, who knows, perhaps next year for a certain reason, but we'll see. It's still early days and we don't know what the future brings, do we? But we're topping up with water. We've had our breakfast, kids are doing schooling in the boat, but it's still very foggy.